Hi, in case you haven't realised, my name is Simon. Welcome to my channel, Simon Invests. This is the first video in my channel, so welcome everyone. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Bear with me as it is my first video. It's not going to be the best, obviously, but I hope to get better and better with each video. So if you want to make the journey with me, I'd be really happy to have you along. So please like and subscribe if you want to see more and see what it's about. So like the title of the channel suggests, this is about my investment journey. Simone Invests. I invest in property. I have a few rental properties and I invest in the stock market. So I started in the rental market first in about 2005. And I've been investing in the stock market since about 2015. And I'm thinking about giving up the property world and going full in on the stock market simply because it's so much easier. And from what I've heard, what I've seen, that the stock market is on a par with the returns that the property market can give. So just for an easier life, and it is real passive income, it really is. I'm thinking about going all in on stocks. So on this channel, I haven't decided, yet exactly how it's going to pan out, but I am hoping to talk about or do videos on a weekly basis, talk to you about my journey. So I was once in a lot of debt, so I've come very far to be owning six rental properties, and then also have some money in the stock market. So just as a little taster, I'll talk to you about how I grew £200, or well, I didn't, the stock market did, but how £200 that I invested turned into must be about nearly 30k now. I have cashed some of it in. I still have a lot of it in the stock market. So, and hopefully it will grow even bigger. I don't know if you've heard of Nvidia, but yeah, I put £200 into Nvidia. So my strategy now at the moment is dividend investing. So that means each month I get payments from the stocks, from the companies that I own in the stock market, and they'll pay me out a payment of their excess cash flow each month. So my aim is that I will eventually, it's a long term game. It's not short term. So in the long term, I hope to have my passive income where I just put money in the stock market, or once I've finished putting stock market, I don't have to do anything. It'll just keep paying me out a dividend, keep paying me out an income. So eventually I won't be working, but I'll be still getting money. I'm thinking about my future, obviously. I'm not quite at retirement age, but I'm on my way there. So yeah, I've got to start thinking about these things and planning for the future. So I just want to share with you today the dividend payments that I received for last month. I had to write them down because they're in my phone. The app is in my phone, which I'm filming this video on now. And I haven't got any editing skills or anything like that. Yeah, I'm just starting completely from scratch. So bear with me. As I said, the channel, the videos will get better and better as I go along. But you've got to start somewhere, right? There's all these sayings. I love all these sayings. So you'll hear me over the period of time coming out with all my phrases and sayings that I've heard. So one of them is, you got to start to be great, right? You've got to start somewhere. So this is my start. So I'll just give you a little taster now of the dividends I I got in April. And I'll be doing it on a monthly basis, just updating you. And you'll see that over time, how those payments start to grow. I'll talk to you in another video about the snowball effect, how the payments get bigger and bigger, even without you having to do any, or well, you reinvest the dividends, but you know, I'll talk about that in a later video. So just to let you know, I've written it down, the payments I got for April. So on the 1st of April, I got payments from two of the companies that I own shares in, and they are PepsiCo and Coca-Cola. So I received a payment of £3.08 from PepsiCo. From Coca-Cola, I received £3.58. Then on the 3rd of April, I received a payment from Nvidia. And Nvidia is not, they're not really a dividend paying company, but they pay a dividend. It's very tiny, so bear with me. But it's a dividend. It all adds up. Every penny adds up. So from Nvidia on the 3rd of April, I received 83 pence. I'm trying to think how much money I have invested in Nvidia at the moment. Well, that's actually not too bad. I invested £200 of my own money in Nvidia, and I'm getting back 83 pence. Their dividend yield, and again, I'll talk to you more about that in another video. I'll explain what these things mean. They only pay 0.03% of what money you've put into them. So that amounts to 83 pence. So on the 4th of April, I love these dates because on the 1st, on the 3rd, on the 3rd, the 1st, the 3rd and the 4th, my phone dings. I get my notification, ping, that I've received another dividend. That's my favourite noise, my favourite sound. So on the 4th of April, from a company called Vici Properties, and they're a REIT. Again, I'll explain that in another video. I received £6.51. On the 15th of April, so a bit of a gap, but on the 15th of April anyway, I received a dividend payment from Realty Income, another REIT. REIT stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. Yes. So it's a real estate company, and they paid £1.94. Now, the thing about Realty Income is that they pay monthly. A lot of the companies, they pay either quarterly, the American ones mainly quarterly, and the UK companies, they generally tend to pay 6 monthly or annually. So Realty Income pay monthly. So every month I get £1.94 from Realty Income. On the 18th of April, Rio Tinto is who paid me, and I've got two accounts. So when I first started, I opened up an account with a company called Hargreaves Lansdown. You might have heard of it. They're a very long-term company. They've been around for a long time, but they charge a lot. So when the companies that don't charge came out, I opened a new account, and so I've got stocks in both. So from one account, I got paid £14.23 by Rio Tinto, and in the other one, I got £14.26. So all in all, that's £28.50. I got paid from Rio Tinto in 1 month. And then the final payment in April was on the 30th, and that was from a company called Altria. They're the tobacco company, and they paid me £11.25. So all in all, in April, passive income, remember, I didn't have to work for it. I got paid £55.68. Now, for me, that's a nice result, because it will only grow over time. I will keep buying stocks and shares, so my payments will get bigger and bigger from year to year. So that is a snapshot of my dividend stocks. As I said, I will explain in a future video. I'll explain more. I'll start to explain more about dividend investing and why I dividend invest, and about my real estate properties, rentals. I've had a good experience of rentals. And I'll talk about, as I said, how I used to be £60,000 in debt, and how I came out of that £60,000 in debt, and where I, sort of where I am today. So the reason for me starting the channel is because I want to. I am not an expert in the stock market. I'm not a financial expert. I'm just an everyday person, like a lot of you out there who might be watching this. I don't earn a big income at all, but I've managed to do this, and I know you can too. We have to think about our future. We can't rely on state pension. Well, I can't rely on state pension. I don't want to be living off state pension in my retirement years. And in fact, I'm hoping that I don't have to wait until 68, possibly 70, to receive state pension. I have to be working until that time. My dream is to retire early. My dreams are, I want to go and live in Spain, and on the Costa del Sol, by the beach, in the sun, in a nice area. So I just don't want to be, I'm hoping not to have to be tied to my job until I'm 68. I don't want to have to live my dream when I'm 68. So if you want to know more, as I said, stay the course with me, follow the journey. I'll try and put out a new video next week. This is something, as I said, I'm starting off. It is something that I may struggle with, because I do have an issue with consistency. But I'm hoping, if you enjoy the video, if you will give me a thumbs up, if you subscribe, I can keep going. That will give me the motivation to do it again and keep coming back week after week. So I hope I've given you some value as well as some entertainment. Look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you.